Hello, my name is Alberto Blanchet, and this is my evidence number 3.
First, I will say some world events of the recent decades. In 1988, Mikhail Gorbachev was elected as the president of the USSR. He tried to rescue socialism by perestroika, but he didn't succeed. In 1989, the Berlin Wall fell, causing the two Germanys to unite. In 1990, Iraq invaded Kuwait, causing the Gulf War. In 1991, the ideological and economical changes produced the separation of the Soviet Union. In 1991, the Cold War, that was a conflict between USA and the USSR, came to an end. In 1992, Czechoslovakia separated into two. This was also a product of the ideological changes produced in Europe. In 1993, the World Wide Web was released. This produced a lot of changes in how we live our world today. In 1998, Europe agreed on a common currency, the euro, making commerce and globalization happen. In 2001, the Twin Towers were attacked by the terrorist group Al-Qaeda. In 2007, the iPhone was launched by Apple. This was one of the first smartphones into the market and changed many things. Now I will define and relate some concepts. Globalization is the opening of local and nationalistic perspectives into an interconnected and interdependent world with free transfer of capital, goods, and services across national frontiers. Terrorism is the intended and violent acts that are dangerous to human life. Unipolar world is when one power alone is dominating. The digital era is the period based on technological information and industrialization. Now, we can relate the Twin Tower attack to terrorism because it is considered one of the major acts of terrorism in world history. Then we can relate the euro and the iPhone as globalization because this made things easier and brought many people together from different countries. The unipolar world is related to the end of Cold War because the USSR lost and the US consolidated as the first world power. The digital era can be related to the iPhone also and to the World Wide Web because this produced a lot of changes. Now, I'm going to answer to some questions. Why did the globalization emerge? Because of the need of new products and emerging markets. This produced a whole new things to happen and many people from different countries to be united. In most cases, what caused the terrorist attack of the 20th century? It was mainly because of religious motives. How does the end of the Cold War relate with the unipolar world? Because the USSR lost the battle for the first place in terms of world power, and this made the United States to become the first and most powerful country in the world. How has the digital era influenced today's society? It has changed the industry, how we get information, and also our daily products. Just imagine that without the digital era, you won't be seeing this. Thanks for your attention.